You've only missed the laning phase. It's fine, guys. We're in mid-game. That's where it counts, right? Dumpstered by a Kelvin and a Viscous. It's actually an interesting thing because we're already playing...
Jeans, mate. Stealing mid-boss's jeans immediately. Shouldn't be seeing any steals here today. You've got a bit of posturing off the back with the Geist and the Paradox, but instantly drop the dome, get the confirm on the re... Big dog pile back over towards the York lane as well, putting pressure on not only the walker.
What I thought was going to happen, the burning ice dome, kind of an insane play. To be honest, I like that Kelvin. We've got...
Yeah, this is nice, dude. It's going to actually be good as well today, where we'll get a full taste of late game finishes with these two comps as well. Get the full flavor of some of the games we were seeing. We get a lot of stopping and starting. Saw the same game 3 times over, basically, for the early phase. Here we get a true taste of it. I love for the getaway on the Viscous. The little jelly maneuver. You get the puddle punch off the back of the backboard, so you ricochet yourself further away for the movement speed. It doesn't work out perfectly. Yamato on the response back as well.
Does drop the old bullet resist on the character, and on top of the fact that I don't think we quite got the lead is lengthening.
The best. We'll get ahead of it by calling it out and hope it doesn't happen, but this is not what you want to be going for.
6-man here over towards the Orange Guardian. They want that flex slot as badly as possible. They're already taking down the Kelvin, so that dome's not going to be in play. Neither is the Alchemical Fire, but the Yamato does so much damage in this fight, Jackie.
The snapback from Yamato, good, puts the punishment on Paradox. Looking for the follow-up as well. Warden pops the ult, hopes for the best. The battle of the clashes now then. And they outlast one another. That consistent heal coming back across. Smooth with the ult fire on the trace. Oh, mate, that is dastardly. What looked to be a 1-for-2 trade, you at least get on various parts. The gameplay then is more of a split decision in your minds. Do we focus on trying to stop the mid-boss, or do we actually play for the overall defense of your walkers, control the lanes? And it makes it far harder for them to dogpile on. So like you say, especially with the backup, that GG safety net effectively. What? Oh, mate! That is... Catch a lash out of position like that and leave him with whiplash.
Mate, that was unreal. I mean, this is what I'm so excited to see. It's just a high-level play, like just tracking the headshot.
Right. Here we go then. Yeah, being bounced around by the big balls of goo, knocking him further back and making it uncomfortable, at least for 7. Sheer burst potential with the haze being put on display as well. Oh, dude, this is looking to be a real quick one on it. 22-minute game so far. Burst potential through the roof. Going to take the first shrine as well, get the extra flex slot to pay with, stack out on those items. This could be game.
Ruin this with the help of the dome as well. That is just game, and we've got through our first one, Jackie. Can you believe it?
There we go. It's in the bag. Off the back of that, the burst of haze hitting them heavy.
You think Infernus is one of the most horrific counters to haze. The fact that you just be able to just run at a haze, because the moment Krill actually laning into a shiv is sort of... Oh, come on, Zania. I know that you want to parry it, but you've already wasted your scorn in front of the creep to get a massive amount of damage off, and sort of unexpectedly. That's problematic.
That quick rotate in for the stun. Yeah, you can get that lockdown in. Drop the bomb off for the silence. Mo and Krill looking to clean up off the back of it. Oh, goodbye, Shiv. He is...
Push all the way up to everything you've got. And realistically, the Shiv's not being able to do too much. Tries to burrow out the way of that one. Is able to get underground. Can scorn in the middle of it. He needs some assistance badly, though, dude.
Obviously, only now you're getting that sort of catch-up in terms of the soul lead to give yourself back and gets ult to work with over on the side of Jamside. All in all, it's been a pretty dominant early game. Only 6 minutes played out with the amount of pressure you're putting on.
The difference is the fact that we have, I think it's 4 out of 4 Guardians still available. In comes the combo. That should be another free kill. And this is the big thing with Mo and Krill. Just that influence over towards early game is really big. The combo is such a long stun for this stage of the game, right? That it does become a little bit difficult to deal with. But yeah, so this is really nice. Is that coveted ban?
Yeah, we were hypothesizing about it, but you can really see it in full frontal view here. It's a bit awkward with the geometry. You've got to get it pixel perfect. Oof.
At this point. So sort of interesting. Drops the tether there into the cube. That is a lot of players, and maybe more than potentially Recrent was hoping for. In a small room though, locked in with the Infernus, you should be dead. This is where now Moencryl is going to become even more of a problem. Last point into your ultimate, and this is what I'm talking about. You get the combo if it doesn't give them any opportunity. Take a lot of that gold, that soul off the table for Team Jamside. Yeah, I think you're too big for your boots, isn't it? I'm not going to lie. He's still a broken character.
Yeah, these fights, taking these 1v2s. Ooh, Ivy with the getaway, looking to try and at least survive for as long as possible here. Stone form into the cube, going to be able to keep herself topped up. That's the Warden ult baited out as well off the back of it. Oh, mind the gap here in the underground, but it's not enough for the getaway. Does waste the initiative to maximize your potential for the ultimate over the course of the game with the CD. Moencryl, oh, the harass master himself. Goes in, gets the combo off, make it uncomfortable for Yamato with the backup of the Ivy. Yeah, you might be able to burn a lot of HP here, but you're still going to get the same result.
Etc. She'll always be able to follow up on the Yamato combo. So much light pickup at this point. Pretty standard in the build from an Infernus anyway, but it will...
A lot of that in these games where you maximize the pathing in terms of how you even clear these jungle camps, the way you isolate the angles. You want to do it as quickly as physically possible. Oh, bit of a chase going on here, though. Run the man down, don't let him get away. Catch him hiding in the closet. And it should be a bit of a cleanup on this one. To pocket, taken out of commission. The dog pile back on in, though. Maurice making issues as Yamato gets caught, and Lash with a smooth moves on the getaway, at least being able to create some distance, but you can't outrun the mole.
Seeing the same tactic where Punch is actually just stronger in the early game versus mid-boss, removing him. And you want to take this as early as possible, right? Versus the Kelvin, you don't want them to be able to use that dome to get them out of there. The Infernus, concussive combustion, insanely good at holding onto the Rejuvenator. Very well timed as well on that one, Jackie.
This is Ivy. You're not going to be that bothered. You got the rejuve. You're back in lane now already. Ooh, Viscous on the getaway. Breaks the distance at least, so no lockdown onto him. His way back to get back into farming. More hello. Moencryl always on the engage. And you're just freely roaming, causing issue after issue here.
Way we're currently seeing the Viscous play here on Team Recrent. Use the ult more as a repositional tool. Silence Glyph goes through onto Haze, into the lockdown. If you've always got someone there to support you, the lockdown is so busted. Okay, maybe I'm playing Moencryl in my games from now on. Team to deal with that one. Think they might just about get this. In comes the Lash, though. Big flog. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, absolutely slamming on them. Sides. You put a lot of pressure on, start to flip the script. Now, if you can get these multiple eliminations across the board, burn their way through, you can get rid of that rejuve, take them out, leave them back with just damage across the board. Moencryl can't survive this one as much as he'll try for the getaway. He's hit the burrow. He's actually pulled it off for the maneuver.
Take down the mole. Mr. Maurice lives forever. Decay comes through, important here, especially with the team having so much spirit lifesteal and lifesteal in general. I think just having Warden next to him. I don't think it's the right guy to hit the combat one, personally. I mean, he does so much damage considering that. That was actually a very nice dome into the drop and the lash. I really like that, dude. You lock them in place. Yeah. You drop the dome when he's ready. That's perfect. That's 2 kills down. Team Jamside sets up a wonderful little combination there.
No, that's huge, man. You buy so much time for the rotate over things. Try and force them to come off of the lane and look to further rotate around. So you have to split their attention. All right. The jelly's been dumped all over the floor, made it slippery here towards the lane on the chase. Ivy with the support. Nice blink back across as well. Oh, mate, puddle punch, near miss on the getaway.
I want to look for this team fight here. I think both teams wants to confirm over towards the mid-boss. Decay on the Ivy stops the big heals from coming through, and she is just ticking down. This is a great way to keep her out the fight. PKMK is down. In comes the Yamato, and the Decay has done so much. Finally can use the stun.
See if they can get this one under the belt and lock it down. Give themselves a bit more to work with in terms of the Rejuvenator. Obviously, 20-second stagger there, a slight difference on both the return for the Yam.
Another decay comes through as they push in, and Wolfie instantly takes down Zania. That's a really big pick-off, and this looks very bad now for the guys over on Recrent. In the meantime, you've got Hardeki dealing with 2 players solo currently, but he's about to go down.
Seeing if you can make the getaway.
Help!
Oh, mate. The airdrop for the turn back around. Call an ambulance,
Hey-o.
but not for Ivy. Re-engage off the back of it with the support of the rest of the team. You're absolutely cleaning house now on the team fight. It's only Hayes and Yamato that remain. Yamato will not be alive for very long on this. Trying to bail as quick as possible. Viscous on the chase.
And we're looking over towards Ramon Krill, who's struggling a little bit. That was a crazy rundown. Fully cancels the...
We put on a cooldown for that one. Infernus bringing the heat back up as well with the follow-up damage. Yamato absolutely eating it on the getaway. Barely alive for the reposition back in towards base, looking for the quick heal, but Teamfight where it looks super clean for them. 3 players on a respawn. Hayes is back up in 4 seconds. 20-second stagger on the other 2 as well. Pocket cursed and popped.
That's when they weren't sure if to take the shrine or not. That is a nice little invulnerability coming through from the Infernus into Dimov, who's had a hell of a game here. I really like the fact that he built into the melee damage early on, Jackie, and then from there, fully went into the spirit power. The drop into the combo goes crazy.
Be able to finish this one.
Yeah, I mean, there's 20 seconds on the clock. Unless the Warden and the Yamato can do something crazy, with Ivy having the huge fire rate as well as Infernus, Pocket will hit hard, as will the Vindictor. Yeah, this should be game. Believe... No, they might have enough time, actually, Jackie. They need to take down the Yamato, though. If they can stagger that, it would be massive.
Yamato dealt with. You get the respawn back up on the Shiv and the Lash. Lash with the ult could buy time, depending on the flick around. Wanted to flip them back into the base, but didn't get enough of them hooked in. You're still getting chip damage onto it, and you'll be able to survive through that one, finish things off, and